So we're pulling up these rods from this Premier One electric netting, and the ground's really hard, and we have the double spike rods or double spike posts, and so I'm using a couple. These are 3/4 inch steel tubing, and I just use them to pry. I put one down on the ground, I put the other one, I dig underneath those two rods, and I pull it up. I'll show you here. So I do this here, and I just kind of jerk it up like that to get it to come up. And if you got ground like ours, you can see they start getting crooked. This one's not too bad, but we're going to fix it. And I figured out a way to fix it just by using the same two square tubing. It doesn't have to be 3/4 inch. It really just has to fit over your spikes. I would say you wouldn't want anything bigger than 3/4 inch, and they don't have to be long, but they do work pretty good. It gives you some leverage because they're longer than the spike. But anyway, so I look at what I need to do. Okay, this one needs to go that way some, and I just get a hold of it and use my leg. A lot of fixing it is because of my leg, putting it on my knee, and I just figure out how I can get some leverage on it. That works. Pull it, get one of them straight. So that one's a little bit straight. I would like to get it a little better. Okay, so I got that one pretty straight, and then now that one needs to be moved over just a little bit and in, so I'll just put some pressure on it. It's really a two-person job because you need somebody holding the rod, but in this case they can't hold the rod in the camera. But I got it pretty straight, so we're going to leave it like that. Let's look at another one. Get down here again and pull this one up and see if it's any worse. Oh, sorry about that. So this one's pretty good. It needs a little bit, but not a whole bunch. I've had some that are pretty crooked, and I was wondering how I could fix these. And I thought, well, we'll try this. And you're probably wondering how you can straighten yours out too, because they're just hard to hold on to. They squirm in your hand, and they move. You need to stay still to fix them. I'd really like to get one it's not in good shape, but they all seem to be in good shape. If I wasn't recording, I'd be pretty happy, but I want you to see one that's pretty bad. That one was good. Also, another thing, this is probably another video, but I just made these corner posts out of this 3/8 inch fiberglass rod that you get from Tractor Supply for like $1.20. Drilled me a hole in the top of it, and I actually use a concrete drill bit that keeps it from splintering as much. Ain't a big hole, and I just run some, that right there is tar string or something. Anyway, you can find that on Amazon. Tar covered string, it's excellent. But anyway, I drive these in at an angle, and then I just wrap that string around there, and it pulls that thing. It works like a champ. Dirt cheap. All right, let's see if this one's crooked. Well, dadgummit. That one's in pretty good shape. That one doesn't need anything. Go figure. We're gonna find you one that's crooked though. Oh, okay, here we go. See that thing there, how crooked that is? Well, that don't go down in the ground very easily when they're both pointing in different directions. So you got to figure out a way to straighten them. Again, it's easier if somebody's holding that, but you don't have to hold that. It's okay. So when you're by yourself though, just put that dude on the ground. Use your legs, your waist, and kind of jam it in there into your waist if you have to with the square tubing. And then like this one, I'm gonna take it off, rest it on my leg, and then figure out where I can get that thing stable. And just needs a little bit more. And voila, looks like that. We did a good job on that one. Okay, that's how I go about fixing those. Just some 3/4 inch square tubing or smaller. You wouldn't want it to get any shorter, and that's probably about 12 inches. And that'll help you get those back in the ground.